breaking updates now coming in after India's strike. Spooked Pakistan Defence Minister Khawaja Asif has said that if tensions escalate further between India and Pakistan, there was a real danger of nuclear war, and that it was clear that India's Operation Sindoor has rattled Pakistan to the core with such statements coming in. The Defence Minister Khawaja Asif now again bringing up the nuclear bogey again, saying that there is a real danger of nuclear war. So remember, Pakistan has resorted to these empty threats over the last few hours. Look at what has happened from Pakistan. Look at the reactions that have come in. First, there was absolute denial. Then there was a complete meltdown and a lot of anger against India. And in all of this, what has been missed is any regret, any admission from Pakistan. My colleague Pradeep Datta is on the broadcast with us. And Pradeep, now Khawaja Asif yet again saying that if this escalates, there is a real danger of nuclear war.
This is the standard operation procedure of Pakistan, because they had been trying to do this thing for the last several decades, because every time they threatened with a nuclear weapon, and this nuke mongering had from across the border has always been continuing. And here in this case, you rightly said, initially there was a complete denial. Even soon after that, they started blaming India as the aggressor, and then they started saying that how India has targeted civilians. But the world knows that what Murid K is all about, world knows what Bawalpur is all about, because both Hafiz Saeed as well as Masood Azhar, they are globally designated terrorists. So people across the globe know that how they had been funding terror, recruiting, indoctrinating, brainwashing, training, and then pushing terrorists into different parts of the world, not only training their gun towards India only. So that's one of the reasons that they were designated as global terrorists by the United Nations. And so far as this nuke mongering is concerned, already India has called off this bluff in 2016, when first surgical strike was launched by India. And that time also India decided that they are going to cross line of control, because there were many people in security apparatus. They said one should not cross line of control. They have got the nuclear weapon. Maybe it can lead to a full-scale war, and then it will be really very difficult for India, because already India is doing so well so far as economy is concerned. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi made up mind. He said, no, line of control is not going to be sacrosanct, because they do not believe in line of control. Often they send terrorists like rat into this side of the border, and then they spill blood of our people. This will not be done. Our brave hearts had been targeted. So first surgical strike was carried out. Nothing of that sort really happened. Pakistan was caught napping. The same time happened during Pulwama bombing also. When Balakot strike was carried out, again they were caught napping. And this time also there was an element of surprise, because they thought that India is going to conduct mock drill, but they had no idea that before mock drill was to be conducted, India is going to launch Operation Sindoor, and that way they will be making mockery of Pakistan forces. Each one of them will be caught napping, but this time they will not be targeting all those terror training centers and terror factories in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. But this time they will be striking the heart of Pakistan, and that is Punjab. Murid K, just 25 kilometers away from international border, and just 40 kilometers away from Lahore. So that means they are hitting in Lahore. And when you have an army, 80% of that from Lahore, and here you have a Prime Minister also from Lahore, and the area that is well entrenched, well guarded, and that is being hit, you can yourself understand the kind of a humiliation the leadership as well as the armed forces have to face. And that's one of the reasons now they are resorting to these hollow threats. I think you rightly said last time, instead of resorting to hollow threat, they should clean the mess that they have created by supporting these terror-related elements and running these terror factories. They should immediately stop. I think they should take lesson from Operation Sindoor if they want that the Sindoor of their women should remain intact, especially of those terror jihadis.
In fact, Pradeep, stay with us. We're breaking up.